Verde, re-energized Florida should get the win. If Jim McElwain were still coaching at Florida, I'd pick Missouri to win. Coming off the 42-7 beatdown by UGA, the potential would have been there for a McElwain-led team to lose its fourth consecutive game with more pressure mounting throughout the week. But I don't expect with Gators to come out flat with interim coach Randy Shannon. He has shaken up a few things this week, including under center. Graduate transfer Malik Zaire will start his first game of the season against the Tigers. The changes at the top and at quarterback has re-energized the team and should lead to more production on offense. I think Zaire makes some big plays against Missouri's defense, and the Gators find a way to end their losing streak. Florida, 28-24. McPherson, luckily for Florida, Missouri is a winnable game. If the Gators want to keep alive their chances of making a bowl, because that's really the only perk left to play for this season, they need a win against Missouri. Luckily for Florida, the Missouri game is still a winnable one, even for a Gators team without its head coach that is riding a 3-game losing streak. The Tigers are 0-4 in conference play and have lost their 5 games against Power 5 opponents this year by a combined score of 210-92. Missouri has a high-octane offense, led by quarterback Drew Lock, that ranks 15th nationally in yardage, 487.8 yards game, but that average is heavily skewed by its performance against FCS Missouri State, 815 yards, Idaho, 658 yards, and Yukon, 583 yards. Remove those contests, and the Tigers are averaging 369.2 yards per game, which would rank 97th nationally this season, and is about 35 yards more than Florida's weekly output. The Gators will need to make plays on offense, and I think Malik Zaire will provide a spark that hasn't been there all year. However, by no means will this be a pretty game. Florida, 24-17. Young, what better time for a QB to make his first start? Finally, Florida makes a quarterback change. What Jim McElwain seemingly refused to consider, interim head coach Randy Shannon needed a handful of days on the job to decide. It has seemed clear to me that Philip Frank's rookie limitations simply were too much for this Florida offense to overcome. I don't think Malik Zaire will be perfect, nor does he need to be, but I do expect he'll bring some life to the unit. He'll extend the play, adjust when plays break down, bring some confidence and comfort to the position. And what better time for a QB to make his first start? Missouri is winless in the SEC for a reason. The Tigers can score points behind QB Drew Lock, but they don't play defense. I don't think Florida has a real chance to win out its final 4 games, but I'm taking the Gators 31-21 this week.